Hello everybody. Welcome back to the Lost Archives. My name's Owen and we are playing all the mods 10 to the sky. This is another solo episode. I am by myself. Last episode, Tricking and I went through and we did a whole bunch of stuff. We created a new island for occultism, which I might do a bit of work making really sort of sinister and kind of cool looking today. We played around with some of the other aspects of occultism, harvesting trees. We did some boss fights, summoning in some Wilden and things like that. And then I did a bit of a show off of what I've been working on. I've just put down some pillars to kind of make it look a bit more natural looking. I don't know. We'll have a bit of a play around with this. It's clearly not quite there yet. But since I last checked in with you guys, I've been doing a lot of bee breeding, just breeding together all these fucking bees, making as many different types as I can. Cool, I didn't think I had any left over. And I've also been trying to extract the genetics of the bees, and I completely forgot to check in on that. So let's see, have we got lots of bees, do we? Gene sample. Yeah, so we've got some... There you go, so it's working. It's just bees, man. Bees are just... bees. I was trying to get, I think, a skulk bee, because I think I need... gene sample for skulk. That worked? Type productive bees, redstone, blazing. No, it hasn't. Okay. Well then I guess I'll just leave that running until we get a skulk bee sample. But yeah, our honey production's working really well. We've got we're out of bottles again. I was about to say we've got loads of bottles that are all working perfectly as they should. Actually, tell you what, let's quickly get some honey. And then I can restock all of that. But I've done some other stuff in the background too. 200? Ooh, 300. Okay. 250 I think will be our magic number. Yeah, perfect. All right, I'll let that craft. I've been doing some other stuff in the background as well. You'll notice in my inventory I have a budding allthemodium and a budding vibranium geode. That is correct. We have soul lava. I've just finished filling up the soul lava in the foundry tank. I melted those down to make those budding geodes. Here is what we did. So Tricking and I did a lot of the... industrial foregoing preparation for this last time. All I have done is just assemble the setup. I've used the tinted glass from mob grinding utilities just because it's blast resistant and I figured that was probably good. You'll notice we've got a tiny tiny warden and a tiny wither. They're currently trapped in a stasis field. In fact, if we go fly over the top, we will also become trapped in the stasis field. If I land here, we are now trapped in the stasis field, and that's it. That's the end of the game. No, I can just move around like that. We've got the laser drills set up. We've got our fluid base here with the correct lenses for each of the different bosses. And then what I've done is I've set up an ender tank system, but a buffer of an ultimate fluid tank, just to make sure we've got plenty of extra space for fluid. Now, the soul lava we've been going through quite quickly. Ender tank we've got a fair bit. Eventually I'll pipe these into our energistic system, into our ME system. It's not using as much energy as I thought it would. Our nether star generator has been doing a lot of heavy lifting in the meantime, which is really, really cool. Very, very grateful for our system. I did a bit of an upgrade of our hostile neural network system. We've now got a whole bunch of automation going on here. So the wither is just producing nether stars. The nether stars go straight into our system. I've set up a drawer for all of the prediction matrices. We'll just have to keep topping that up whenever we see it. And then I've kept all of our different creatures in here. I used the wand, our what's it called? Sorry, our polymorphic wand to get the last of the evoker and the vindicator details. I got them to basic and then I've just let it run through. Well, Vindicator hasn't really done much more, but Evoker's gone through a fair bit. I used it to get a whole bunch of tablets of Undying. So I've just let them run through. And then in the Ars Nouveau, you can actually summon some Guardians. And then if you use a Sea Lantern, you can summon an Elder Guardian. I only had to kill 2 Elder Guardians to get the details for our Deep Learner. So we now have models for both the Guardian and the Elder Guardian, and I'll let them both run just a little bit so we've got a bit more of an advanced setup for those. Otherwise, the only ones I'm running constantly... No, I think it's just the Wither now. Yeah, it's literally just the Wither. I wonder if I should do something else as well. I And I got a breeze. The breeze was really hard. We got really lucky. I don't know if you've noticed, but we often have breeze bosses spawn. So I was able to kill enough breeze bosses. It still counts the apothic invaders. So I was able to get all the information from that. We've got a whole bunch of levels on here, and I did do a bit of a cleanup of the chest just before. So that's the main stuff. It's really not been too much craziness. This was supposed to be a sound muffler to muffle the heartbeat of the warden and things like that, but it's not really worked. You can still hear it, which is kind of annoying. Whatever. I've muffled it in the crafting menu. But the plan now was to start working on the back-end progression. You can see I've done some beehives and summoning bees and bees! Fucking bees. I played around some more with the villagers. We're in the process of creating a whole bunch of cured villages. The plan I had was to try and get one of each of the crafting for the villages so that we could have a... Oh, is that the same one I just did? Oh, God, I hope not. So that we could have a series of the best crafting for the villages. The problem is the trader is the only way to keep them in place. I tried to switch over to the Ars Nouveau containment jars and it didn't work, and it's just really frustrating. So these guys got unemployed the second I put them down. And they're both cured villagers. I could get into Ars Nouveau to dispel and get them back. In fact, maybe that's not a bad thing to do for today. It's not that the trader is particularly expensive, though. Oh, maybe we just have a couple of different traders. I can't stack them, can I? No, maybe we just have a wall of traders. I could make like a little trading post, and we could have a little area for all the traders to be in location. Maybe that does make sense. Okay, we'll tell you what. I'll put this in here. The plan is to have all the villagers in here that are their best versions of themselves, the ones who've been cured. I made a couple of potions of poison. I'll just come over and check on this periodically and make sure it doesn't get too full of things. And I figured this was just an easy way to get some extra iron. But yeah, that's where we're up to. So the plan for today, we actually need a bucket of soul lava so that we can start to create ancient stone. We need an ancient stone farm. Ancient stone is how we make more of the vibranium tier upgrade. So I figured what we do before we start pumping all this into our ME system is as soon as we've got a bucket of soul lava, not quite there yet, I'll grab that out of our system and I'll make a generator for the netherite block generator. I should actually check, are there any other recipes for soul lava? So that's ancient stone. Looks like it's just ancient stone. Okay, cool. That's fine then. I couldn't be bothered figuring out how to do oxidized copper, and we've actually got so much all the modium that it's really not a problem. It's sort of like one of those places where it doesn't really matter that much. Let me top up our honey supply just so we can continue getting infinite honey. It's pretty handy. I've got to say, it is actually pretty handy. And automating this part of the bees has been a lot easier than I was expecting. So let me drop all that off. Have we got any more? Oh, we could upgrade our armor to vibranium today too. That could be good. The other thing I was thinking of doing was setting up a... what the hell? We shouldn't have any bees. What are you? A digger bee. I'm happy just to let you roam, to be honest. I was thinking we could set up a couple of different farms today. I thought we could set up a bit of automation, have some stuff going in the background. I guess we'll come and continually check in on the villagers. We'll do a bit of building. We'll build up this island and make it really cool. But for now, that's pretty much the plan. If there's any other stuff you'd like to see in more detail, give me a shout. I did set these up last time. I'm pretty sure I set this up with tricking. I was in the process of adding in more of the patterns. I do want to set up an experience farm. I was doing a bit of a rearrange with this. You can just use the fluid pipes from pipes. So I don't know why I was trying to use create. I was trying to use create because I really like create and it's a really cool mod. It's just not convenient. Like you saw what I had to set up. It was like 9 different things and I could just put a single pipe down from pipes. But yeah, what I thought we could do today is try and set up a farm to convert our experience seeds directly into experience, because one of the other... Did you see that? I think that was my own shadow. One of the other liquids that we can put into the dissolution chamber is experience, which looks like a happy face. That's hilarious. yeah, so the plan is to try and set that up so that we can have experience. And I wouldn't mind keeping some experience in our fluid cells. Yeah, that's perfect. We've got that completely full now, almost completely full. That's awesome. I turned off the energy accumulation because it was draining our system faster than we could hold it. But we do now have, I mean, that's quite a lot of energy stored in there. So I'm happy with that. That's pretty good. We can keep that energy stored in there. That's not a problem. So let's sleep really quickly. I don't want any more phantoms to spawn. I'm getting a bit sick of the phantoms, to be perfectly honest. We probably can destroy this bad boy now. Sorry, bookworm, but we really just don't. We don't really need you anymore, unfortunately. Oh yeah, so I was waiting to get the bucket. That's right. We should have enough. I was stalling for the soul lava to finish. Let's have a quick look. We should have a bucket of soul lava now. We can start creating infinite ancient stone. Yes, we do. Fantastic. Quest complete, soul lava. Oh yeah. I may as well add it to our zone of things over here. If we put... Oh, it's pretty tight, actually. Okay, if we put an all-the-modium... What was it we needed again? It was all-the-modium, soul lava, and what was the other ingredient? Was it just water? No, it was packed ice. Okay, well, let's put it here then. So we'll go... We'll do the soul lava there. No, we'll put the packed ice there. We'll put the soul lava here, and I'll put a little thing over it. We'll put our all-the-modium block under there. So, all-the-modium block, netherite generator, soul lava. Oh man, it looks cool. It looks really cool. We should have packed ice, I think. Yeah, plenty. I'm hoping this doesn't do anything to this. Yeah, it uses it up, consumes it, so I'm going to have it flow. That's annoying. That's really annoying. That's completely my fault. I did not look. All right, cool. We'll be back later for more of that. That's okay. I'll chuck down a drawer. I think we've got a spare. Yeah, there we go. There we go. We got one. We got one of them. Yay! Fantastic. All right, well, let's take that sleep now while that's all going off. Yeah. It was unfortunate. All right, let's have a snooze, get rid of the phantoms, and then let's get to work on our seed / experience farm. Oh, actually, I should double check essence-wise. I think we might be pretty close to... Oh, yeah, and I need to actually... I'm pretty sure Silk Touch will pick these up and it won't be a problem. So what I might do... Just because it's not a bad idea to get some more vibranium. Chuck it in here. There we go. Alright, and if we stand in our little hole... Oh, there we go. Oh, thank God. Okay. No, we're not going to stand in our little hole. That is terrifyingly bad. We will be standing on the surface and we'll do it properly just with a little... Oh, no, it harvests so quickly. Okay. Alright, what we might need to do then... I noticed this with the other one. I think if I like... Okay, that's fine. Whatever. Well, the one we don't need it. We don't really need all the money. It's more of the... I just do this for a bit. Wait. You got Fortune? Yeah, Fortune 3. Okay. And that's just Silk Touch. Oh no. I didn't think of that. Hang on. There we go. Okay, cool. We'll just get a bit of extra vibranium. Cool. Actually, do we use vibranium gears for anything? A vibranium gear spyglass. Or vibranium tinted glass. That seems like such a waste. Let's go chuck these in our furnace. We'll just get a bit of extra. Oh, and I made an osmium compressor. Oh. Can I not... Wait, hang on. Do I have to do it as a block? Oh. And it only gives me a nugget. No! Okay, so that's how they control the... control the infinite amount. You only get nuggets. Okay, fair enough. To be honest, if you got the full amount from that, that would actually be a bit nuts. Okay, no, look, I do understand that. That's fair enough. What was I showing? Oh yeah, the osmium compressor. Oh shit, right, osmium. What does that look like to you? Does that look like a stack? Probably about a stack. Let's make a whole bunch of I may as well. Nah, we're good for now. That'll do. All right. So, how on earth are we going to automate this system? We're going to have the. I might leave this one downstairs. This is just to sort of power this one. We're going to make our own one up here, and I'll make it over. I guess I could do it in the caves. I can make my own cave system up here. We're sort of at the point where it's worth having another cave system, and this could be where we have an infinite experience farm. So, let's do. What do we reckon? I reckon 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that'll do. 1, 2. Yeah, fair enough. Oops. Oh, whatever. Do you know what, to be honest? I actually do want to open this up. There we go. Okay, cool. Let's continue this on, and we'll make a little nice open area here. I'll get rid of all the cobble and the clay, and we'll make it really pretty. I reckon this should be enough space. What do we reckon? I'll do one more because I've already done it now. Alright. So. Oh, actually, yeah, let's get rid of all the cobblestone. Well, I didn't expect that. Close this all off and we'll turn it into something a bit more pretty. Oh, so that does... Wait, I thought if you did it on one material it wouldn't break the other materials, but I think it is actually breaking the terracotta. Interesting. I do want to try and continue the random pattern. I think that'll do. We'll go. There we go. That should be good. All right. I will finish off this wall. Why not, hey? To be fair, we do have so much terracotta in our inventory, in our ME system, so maybe this is a bit of a waste of time. Oh, and that's the surface right above. Oh man, we're actually closer to the surface than I thought we were. Yeah, shit. There's the wood from the from our Witchwater automated system. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I can leave that actually because we're not gonna. There we go. Perfect. All right. And then let's go. Oh, I'm gonna need so much more. But yeah, so that's the plan for today. I think it's a pretty solid setup. It should hopefully give us a bit of extra resources. I'm hoping it can take away a lot of the ball lake from industrial foregoing, which is yeah, it's a bit of a rough one. There's a lot of steps, and it's such a. I mean, if we can automate it with the ME system, we're just having a much better time of things. Oh, should I go one more back? Actually, no. I actually kind of like this coming out of the wall as a bit of an alternate. Oh, no, that's right. We're going to build it up anyway. All right. Sort of build these out roughly where I want to have. I can fill in the gaps with the decorated later. All right, that should do. Why do I do that? Okay, that looks pretty natural. 1 to torch here, one torch here. Okay, perfect. So here's what I'm thinking. We'll have the botany pot. We should be able to infinitely produce the experience seeds. We'll have insanium. I think we do actually have some insanium farm essence. No. All right, we'll quickly make some insanium farmland. That's not a problem. We've got the experience seeds. We'll have to... I've got plenty of experience seeds. And then what we're going to do is we're going to use the create system. I think it's the... what are they called? Hatch or something? Let's see. We should have... hatch. Let's have a look. Or is it funnel? We might be able to do it with just the funnel. Maybe it's the funnel I'm looking for. Okay. Oh, we got 2 funnels. Okay, well, that's fine. Oh, no, I do think it is the hatch. Now that I'm thinking about it. It's the one that we're using for our tree farm. Blaze burner. Oh god, there's so much with create. There's so much you can do. We've got a lot of work to do before we can really explore. No, I think it is the funnel. Funnels and tunnels. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. We need to then also get some shafts. We're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to need a water wheel. Probably a large water wheel is excessive. I think a small one should do us. We don't need any large cogwheels. We will need some small ones. And we might need some vertical gearboxes and a horizontal gearbox. I'm not 100% sure yet. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking we have... I want to make the experience drain as well. Or the item drain. Item hatch. I think that goes in. Hatches go in, and then the funnels come out. I'm pretty sure. All right, so we need to make a drain, which should be display link. Should be one of these ones here. It's probably easier if I just type in drain. So we need to make a drain. Item drain. Perfect. So what I'm thinking we'll do... Oh, I'm wanting to crate 2. I should have plenty of those. All right, so here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking we have the item drain here. We have the oak barrel above it with the funnel coming in. So what should we use as our building? Do we have any bricks? Got a few bricks. We've got some prismarine bricks. Let's just use some stone brick. Actually, let's just use normal bricks. Let's make this look all industrial. Oh, and actually, we do have the chisel. Are there any better versions of the bricks that we could use? Let's have a look. Checkered bricks. Oh my god, there's so many brick options. I like this one. That's cool. Let's do that. Okay. And that kind of matches with the vibe of, yeah, that's perfect. Okay. So we'll have the barrel here. We'll have the funnel here, and the funnel is going to drop the oops. The funnel, I'm hoping, will drop the experience once it's been condensed into experience droplets, but I think it's just a condensing. Yeah, it's just condensing. So that shouldn't be too hard to do. And we'll have a compression inside the barrel. So if I chuck this here. It's going the wrong way. I need to use my create wrench. I can't remember what the create wrench is called. It's just called a wrench. Okay. Well, let me chuck the chisel back in. We're not going to use that. I don't think I actually have made the create wrench before. No, I clearly have not, because I need gold plates. 1, 2, 3. And a wrench. Fantastic. This is facing the wrong way. There we go. Okay. And then if I put the experience droplet on the outside, you drop it out onto here. Because if we throw the experience droplet onto here, it does work. That does drain it in. So why doesn't this work? Oh, brass belt funnel. Okay, well that explains why it's not working. I think it only can drop it onto a conveyor belt. Oh. I mean, we could just use a conveyor belt. If I go... And then to make a belt, well, I mean, we could just do that. That'll look kind of cool too, actually. Conveyor belts, mechanical belts. Make a couple. Oh, yeah. Okay. And then if we chuck the item drain at the end, and if we chuck this, I love how we're doing all of this just so that our brass funnel makes sense. I stand by it though. Oh, okay. Okay, and then if we take the experience droplet out, we probably need to have this spinning for it to work, but that's a great start. Okay. Okay. So that'll then go onto there. We'll then have, and we'll have our botany pot in front here. So let's use some more of our bricks. We'll have, come around the corner like this. We'll chuck our botany pot here. And then we'll get a hoe and we'll start growing that. I could actually, maybe it's worth us making like an unbreaking hoe. I do have the enchantments downstairs. Look, for now, let's just do it as normal. And then we'll just use the normal item pipes. Does it need to be on top, does it? I didn't think it needed to be on top. Oh, it definitely needs to be on top. Okay. Fine. Not a problem. I don't suppose... We didn't check this, did we? I don't suppose I could just do... Oh, I'm going to feel really silly if this works. Okay. Well, hang on. Let's not write it off yet. Oh no. Does this work? No! It does! Okay. Oh man. Alright, well. Well, I made a whole room for nothing. This does not need to be. I thought I was going to have to use the water wheel. In my defense, I thought I was going to have to use the water wheel. I've literally just designed a whole room for nothing. We may as well just use this one here. I may as well literally just have... Oh no. That's really unfortunate. So some of that can go into this fluid tank, and I'll have some of it go into an ender tank. Oh well. Hey look, we almost got to do some stuff with Create. Almost. We're this close. I need that, I need that. I don't need that. I do need that. I don't need that, I don't need that. I don't need that. Oh, dearie me. Okay. What are we making? Sorry, an ender tank. We need to make 2 ender tanks. One for experience. I always forget it never just appears where I need it. Alright, look, hey, do you know what? I'm actually kind of relieved because it is a bit of a ball ache using Create sometimes. 1, 2, 3, and this will have the green dye. Oh, I may as well make 3 because I know where I'm going to put one of them. Alright. Actually, do you know what? Do we have any advanced tanks? Look, the Create tank is fine, but it's just basic fluid tank. Okay, well, let's make it... You just can't hold as much as the good shit, you know? Alright. Let's chuck a... ultimate fluid tank... here. Oh, I need to cactus green this before I forget. Actually, I might just... There we go. Then we can just remove this completely. Sorry, Create. I know you're a really cool mod most of the time, but in this instance, it's just easier. It's just easier the other way. Alright, so we don't need the Create wrench anymore. I might chuck that in here. We don't need a spare. Alright, so... let's do this one more time. We'll have the oak barrel here. Actually, no, do you know what we'll do? We'll do the item pipe here. Because we might decide we want to do more of the hopped farmland. Do this. We'll do the oak barrel in front, like this, to kind of hide it away. That's actually quite nice. Just do that. And I'll figure out the void upgrades and everything like that later. We'll then do another item pipe. Let's do here, and we'll chuck the drain here. And we will set this up with a filter. I should have some spares. Yeah. Whitelist it, and this is only allowed to use experience droplets. If we chuck this in. Amazing. Cool. Great. And the fluid pipe coming out the back, and we'll have that go into our ultimate fluid tank, which can go right here. I don't want you interacting. I do want you interacting. There we go. Okay. Brilliant. And then what we'll do is we'll have the ender tank, white, green, white. We'll just have that here. And we'll have it so that it's only pumping in from the tank here, so that we're always maintaining a buffer, just so that we're all set up. And that is now fully filling with liquid experience. And that is a much more contained. I could have even done this more contained, to be honest. I could have used verticality a little bit more, but do you know what? That'll do. So let's quickly make our other ender tanks for experience. Actually, I may as well preemptively place. We know exactly where this one's going. Or can I actually see the... I might have to place it down somewhere first. Oh, hang on. There's a pixel. A single pixel with which I can see it. Amazing. Let's dye that. And now we've got our liquid experience tank. Fantastic. That can match all of our other new tank designs. Cool. We'll come back and we'll fill in the rest of this later. For now, we need to dump in and create our compression so that we have this all fully automated. Oh, that's already working. So, what can we use the experience seeds for? Seed reprocessing would put them into... Nah, look, I think that'll be fine. We should have... We could do it, though. Oh, God, we've got so much. Maybe this should be a draw. Oh, we're going to need to upgrade this barrel. We're going to need to upgrade this barrel something fierce. Once it gets going, it'll be okay. Oh, it also produces fertilized essence. All right, do we have any void upgrades? I think we do. Apparently not. Alrighty. I think we do want the advanced one. I think we want to do this one properly. And we may as well make the compression upgrade while we're here too. God, it's nice having just having the infinite resources that we need. Oh, is this the wrong one? No, that's the backpack one. Okay, cool. Cool. All right, there's our two upgrades for the barrel. Compression and void. I want you to void experience seeds and fertilizer. Perfect. Great. Compression. Allow. Oh no. Do you not... Does this not work? Because it's a specific crafting? Because it's not technically a compression, is it? It's... Oh no, it's like an actual crafting thing. We could use the automated shaped crafting from create. We're back into create again. There must be another way to auto-craft. Let's have a look. Oh, I mean, there is also the auto-crafting table. We could just use that. I'm pretty sure that would work. Okay. Well, there's an extra step to this then, which means I might move the botany pot around and we might set this up in another... Because I quite like how this is all... All right, we are using verticality, it turns out. So what we'll do... We won't have the essence go into there. We'll have the seeds go into the barrel. Let's chuck another pipe down here. So that we have an overflow storage. We'll have the auto-crafting table. I'm pretty sure we can... Yeah, I'm pretty sure we have... auto-crafting table. We do. Do you reckon a basic one should be okay? Let's see. Let's have a look. This should be enough. I put this in here. And then I can save a recipe. Perfect. If I put this and we go like that, it is going to need power. Save that recipe. Okay. Okay. How quick is that going to be? If we give this some power, what's the nearest power outlet? Nowhere near. Okay, that's fine. We can make plugs. We should have a plug. Is it point or plug? I think it's point, actually. Nope, it was plug. Which makes sense, actually, now that I think about it more than 2 seconds. I made a whole bunch of that earlier. If I just chuck this above. Helps if I connect it to the right network. No? Not getting any energy? Oh, wait, did I make a plug? No? That's right, I do need to make a plug. No, it was a point. Oh, no. Oh, we got a spare one now. That's so funny. I literally read it and was like, no, it's the other one. No, I know what I'm doing. I know exactly what I'm making. I know exactly what I'm making. Yeah, provides energy to adjacent blocks. Wow. Well, that's good to know that I'm an idiot. All right. Problem is... Oh, no, but it will remember. Okay, so that's going to then pump out into here. Okay, great. And then we just need another barrel. Do the double barrel method. Except it'll have to be... maybe above here? Oh, this is some three-dimensional... Alright, here we go. So we chuck this one here. I then need to remove that. Have that go into there. Oh yeah, this is some excellent three-dimensional stuff. Oh, does it still have the upgrades? Okay, that upgrade needs to come out. We don't really need the compression upgrade anymore. I may as well chuck that in here. The void upgrade we'll still use in here. It's still correct. And then we'll put our botany pot here. I'll then disconnect it to there. This is a nightmare setup. I am so sorry for everyone watching this who's like, why is he... Oh no, it needs to be below. Okay, that's all right then. We'll put our botany pot here. We just need to come around and disable... Oh god, can we even see this in here? Hang on. We want to disable that. And we want to disable... Oh, hang on. I saw it for a second. Yay! We did it. Okay, so let's see if this works. So we chuck this in here. That should now be putting experience essence into there. Experience essence should be taken out of here. Okay, why isn't that working? Oh, we do need to put a... Do I still have... You've got a whitelist for experience droplets. I probably need to put one on here just to take experience essence out, just to be safe. Okay, so we chuck this in here. I'll keep that for later. Always good to have a spare, just for the crafting purposes. Okay, so what if I take this and I put this in here? Will you now fill up? Is it because I need a higher tier of crafting table so that it automatically pumps in? Or should I be using the... Should I be using the Ender Crafter? Extended crafting. There'll probably be a quest line for this, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Let's have a look. Extended crafting. No. Okay. Well, that's okay. There's probably a way to do this with ME, actually. We can have the ME system pump out to that. It could have a it export directly into this using an exporter and have it auto-craft immediately to create experience. That's probably the easiest way to do this. For now, though, let's just get this party started. If I just put this in, it doesn't remember. Left click to delete this recipe. Oh, hang on. That might have done it. If I select it, you're not moving things in. Are you? No. Okay, well the good news is this system is actually, like in the background, it is actually kind of working. Like we've got... It might just be that I need to have the pipe come into above. Sometimes you need to have stuff come in from above. Let's try that. If I break this, break that. Does that work now? No. I have a bit of a play around with that. For the moment, though, that's pretty damn good. Like, that's better than I was expecting this to go, to be honest. Like, this is actually kind of working. Oh, right. There we go. Perfect. Okay. So we have an infinite source of experience now. Sort of. Once I figure out how to get the auto-crafting table working. All right, well, I might, do you know what, look, I might go do that. I will be right back when I figured out how to get that working. I'll see you guys in a tick. Okay, I'm back, and we have it fully functioned and fully automated. I just switched to using the fabricator from Zycraft, and that seems to work much, much better. In fact, we might speed this up a little bit. Yeah, I'm happy to leave that on. Oh, wow, even, even with that, it's not that, that's crazy. Awesome. Yeah, we just switched the fabricator from Zycraft. I was saying that we weren't really using much of Zycraft, but this is much better. This is working really, really well. Oh, should I speed this up a little bit? I wonder if I chuck a gold on this. Nah, it's only still doing one at a time. Okay, cool. That's fine. In that case, I don't really care. This is still working. We've still got a full inventory. We'll have a full tank of experience, and that's still working really, really well. And we can still pump this across and add in experience into here. I'm pretty sure, actually. Should I try with a bucket just to make sure this is working? That'd be a bit awkward if I've just gone through all this trouble and it's not working. Oh. No. Please, no. No. I can't go through this right now. I didn't check to see if this was working like this. Two more. Probably good to keep that always full as well. Is it a different type of experience? Liquid experience. Liquid experience. It's the same. Oh no. 336? 346. Okay, there we go. It is pumping. It is pumping. It's just, there's not very much. Okay, cool. Oh my goodness me. That was scary for a second there. Ay. Okay. Hey, Zycraft came to the rescue. I'll chuck this in here. We could have a spare in here. We'll chuck our bucket back in too. Yeah, Zycraft came to the rescue. How good's that? That's fantastic. I'll take all of these. Goodness me, we have a lot. Maybe I should have switched to a drawer, seeing as we're not doing the compacting upgrade anymore. Ah, well, whatever. Actually, do you know what? Look, I'll leave. We might need those for something. I don't know. We might need them for something. Oh my god, we had so many. The cool thing with this system as well is that once it catches up, at the moment it's still burning through. We can just add more botany pots. In fact, oh, it would help if I had. Ha, there we go. Okay, good. Do you know what? We could just add more botany pots. Hang on. Go on. Let's just add two more. We'll make two more hopper botany pots. We'll have three. That'll be perfect. So we need some insanium farmland. We do have a fair bit of this. Actually, what I'll do, can Can we make another 200? We'll give it a second. This is a complicated one. 165,000 short. Let's make, how about 10? 10's good. 20. 20's good. 40. 30. 30's good. I figure we can use the Insanium really quickly to get ourselves some extra stuff. We'll make 2 more diamond hose. 1, 2, and we'll do 1 here and 1 here. Perfect, and they should all only be going into the setup. Oh, I will need to get the seeds too, actually. I think we had some spare seeds, didn't we? Experience seeds? Yeah, we got loads. Perfect. Okay. Well, this is our fully automated experience farm. And this is the easiest way, I reckon, to have a fully automated experience farm. That's already got us 10 buckets in there. That's already up to 1 bucket. That's fantastic. So that's great progress. Now, we need to make another dissolution chamber. In fact, I think we need at least 2 more dissolution chambers. I want to start powering through industrial foregoing, because that's one that I don't think Andrew and Tricking will be particularly excited for. So ether gas, experience juice. I'm just looking for any other types of liquid that are used. Ether gas, sludge, biofuel. Uh-oh. How many of these bloody machines am I going to have to make? So far, 3 more. Okay, I think we're good. I think it's just 3 more that we're going to need to make. Pink slime, latex, ether gas, sludge. So ether gas, sludge, experience. Oh, biofuel, that's 4. How do you get sludge? Machine output. From the plant gatherer. That would completely replace our create tree farm. Okay. Well, I might, let's make at least, how many did I say I was going to need? 4 more. Let's get that running. Oh, that was easy. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. 4 more dissolution chambers, which means I'm going to need to make 4 more expanded pattern providers, which means I'm going to be adding in another section here about ME cable monstrosity that I've been in the process of creating. The least efficient use of cables I've ever seen in my life. It's about the cable management I have on my computer at home. It's about accurate. So what do we need to make? We need to make some expanded. We probably don't need the expanded ones. Just pattern providers would be sufficient. Oh, we've already got 2 more. Part of me is like, do we need to have the expanded ones on these? Because I don't think they need to be. There's only like 3 recipes we're asking it to do. I'll make me 6 of these. That's the pattern provider. And I'll dump the rest of these in here. Oh, it did give me the patterns back. I had a brief, horrible moment where I thought I'd lost the patterns. Yeah, see, that's plenty. Okay, so that's using the pink slime ingot to be pink slime. Advanced machine frame. Oh no, that's the wrong one then. Hang on. Oh, I've not thought this through. Tier 3. Tier 3. Oh yeah, the induction card. That's right, so that you can have energy. The problem is I didn't leave the ingredients in, so I don't know which ones do what. Tier 2. They're probably all for this one. Oh, it's annoying. I just saw that there was shitload more resources. Oh, this was silly. I shouldn't have done that. I should have saved them for the other ones. The expanded one for latex for sure. What am I saying? There's like 90% of them are latex recipes. Oh, whatever. Go on. Let's just make the expanded pattern providers. Whatever. We can afford it. We already crafted them anyway. Whatever. So we'll go 1, 2. I need to get some more dense smart cable. I think we've actually got some. I'll take that out now. dense smart cable. Nah, we'll need to make... Yeah, go on, make 10 more. While I am doing that, let's try and put these recipes back in. All right, so speed tier 2. Okay, so that's latex. Okay, so latex. The lenses, is that latex? Pretty sure it was. Latex. Simple machine frame. I'm pretty sure that'll be latex. Processing tier 2. That'll be pink slime for sure. No, latex. And processing tier 1 will definitely be latex then. Put the induction cards in. Wait, did I just put 2 in? No. I did put 2 in. Where did the other induction card go? Oh, did it get put back because it was in the return engine? Yeah, okay. We've got a whole bunch anyway. Induction card. Yeah, and then, okay, so it just gets sent. Okay, so it just gets sent back because I put it in the wrong one. Righto. This is such a bad use of cable management, but to be honest, I didn't build this area large enough, and now we're living with the consequences of my actions. So we're going to have a dissolution chamber here, and a dissolution chamber here. And then I want to be able to walk around here. I might even move... After all of that, I think I'm going to move the latex one, because I want to be able to get around these areas here. On, there we go. Okay. Yeah, I do want to have this be an area that we can walk. Dissolution chamber. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think it was 6 total. So my math should be good now. Right. I don't need those anymore. We're just about to use the latex one. I'll chuck it above here. Let's get our fluid pipes out. And we'll just have to be very careful. Just to remove... Shit. I don't know how to dump it once it's in there. I should have done that first. Okay, if I break them, do they lose the slime? Yes! Awesome. Latex experience. Okay, so we said that's definitely a pink slime one. Advanced machine frame is definitely going to be pink slime. Advanced machine frame. Processing pattern tier 3, that must be pink slime. And speed tier 3 must be pink slime, which means the rest of these, I think, are latex. Well, we'll find out when we try to use them. Make sure they've each got an induction card. Perfect, which means we're going to need, what's that, 1, 2, 3 more induction cards? Or 2 more induction cards? Make 3 more, so we've got a couple of spares. God, it's so nice. It's so nice having the auto crafting. I cannot even begin to tell you. Knowing that all of these are now going to be connected to energy, that is fantastic. Chuck that spare induction card back in. Okay, so we've got pink slime, experience, latex. We're going to do ether above this one. So that's ether there. Do you know what I'm going to do? Oh. Okay. Oh boy. This area is absolutely ridiculous. Okay, hang on. We need to do something about this. Yeah, this is not okay. I guess we're stuck at that height because that's what I've kind of committed to. Okay. What if we... do 2 more, aren't I? Okay. Yeah, that's fair. That's my fault completely. Oh, can I have 1 more? I'll make 10, so we've got a couple of spares. That'll do. Oh, this is this is hellish. There we go, we did it. Okay. So my plan was, the plan was to put down and preemptively close off all of the pipe interfaces so that I never have to worry about that again. And we can chuck in the terracotta up there again now. There you go. Cool. Okay. So I've got a spare experience tank. I guess I'll chuck that in here because I don't know what to do with that just yet. Our ether gas go there, and this one will pump into here, so we'll have ether gas in here. You've got an induction card, power, perfect. Oh, and I need to, so the output should be push below. I need to double check all of them at that actually. Output should be push below, and push below, because if you don't do this, they do not work. I have discovered this the hard way. Okay, push below. And then we need sludge, which I'm going to have to figure out how to make. And what was the other? There was one more thing we could use the dissolution chamber for. What was it? What was the last one? I was really hoping it'd just like pop up here for me to look at. Dissolution. I'm going to have to type it in. Okay, fine. What was the last one? Ether gas, experience, pink slime. I think it was just sludge. Oh, and biofuel. Sludge and biofuel. How do I get biofuel? Tree farm. We'll have the tree farm do it. Whoa, who is putting Ender dragon heads in there? Good lord, that's an incredible decision. Well, should we preemptively make the colors for biofuel and sludge now? Nah, I think we're good. I think that's fine. We've got our wall of various various recipes here. Now let's quickly set up all of the recipes for. I'm not making an infinity nuke anytime soon. Yeah, we'll do one for the experience. So that's an experience one. I'll try and like separate them top to bottom. I should have probably checked what the recipes were in case we actually do want to be bothered making these. It might just be that we don't really give a shit. Speed tier 7, that probably is useful. That's an ether gas recipe. Just go through and set all of these up, and then I can do quick tests. We've already got the advanced machine frame. Processing tier 1, I'm pretty sure we've got. We just did that one. Oh, let's go through and get these all sorted. So that's a biofuel recipe. Go on. Oh, no. Hang on. Sorry, let me try that again. That's a biofuel recipe. And then to make this 5, that's a sludge recipe. For God's sake, I need to stop doing that. Sludge recipe. And then to get tier 4, that's an essence one. Have we already just made that one? Speed tier 4. We have. Okay, so. Oh, wrong side. I was looking going like, what the hell happened? So this is experience. This is ether. This is sludge. Biofuel. And I might do some signs. Just so that we have the... Can I put them on the... I could put them here and here. No, biofuel. Where's the sign? Oh, it's over there. Okay, hang on. Can I put it here? Oh, yeah, there we go. Biofuel. This is actually not a bad idea. Just for my own sanity. To have these. Oops. Sludge. Okay, perfect. So we have our biofuel and sludge. I could go through and do all the recipes. I don't think that's something we really want to watch me do right now. I'm pretty sure all of these recipes are working. Should we do a quick test and see? Oh, have I got? Yeah, cool. All right, what if we go to? Thank you for creating that. If we go to our craftables, what if we tried to make a? Let's do a tier 3. Reckons it's got everything. Should we give it a go? See if it works. See if I've set everything up correctly. So it should be making it in here, I think. Oh, it'll be doing it at each step. So it's going to do it here. And then we should see all the ingredients appear in here. Oh, it's going to make a few, does it? It might have to make a few, actually. Oh, no, sorry. It makes it in here. And then it makes the tier 3. Let's see where it's gotten stuck. It might not, it actually might not have gotten stuck. I might be assuming the worst here. I think it... Has it actually just worked? Oh, did I make a tier 2? Ha! Okay. What if I wanted to... I thought that was a tier 3. That's completely my bad. What if we're making a tier 3? Tier 5, tier 6... Okay, what if we made a speed netherite gear? Okay, I haven't taught you how to make a netherite gear yet. That's not a problem. I can easily teach you how to make a netherite gear. Speed tier 3. I've already got a recipe for iron nugget. Brilliant. Oh, and I've started just dropping these directly into here just because I can't be bothered trying to scroll down every time. Okay, what if I tried to make a speed tier 3 now? Could you do it? Let's have a look. That should be using experience, right? Pink slime? Pink slime. Okay. So tier 4 must be the experience one. This is cool. This is actually working. It's not even that annoying. This is actually pretty straightforward. We should see that appear in a second. It's still going 300% because I want to attach this to all of our it's almost full of ether gas. Probably should start storing ether gas somewhere safer. Okay, and then to make that into tier 4, okay, it should be able to do a tier 4. Let's see. Please work. If this works, I will be so impressed. What's wrong? Essence, memory essence, experience. Oh no! Liquid experience doesn't count. Oh no. Okay, how do I convert liquid experience? Oh, this is ridiculous. How is fluid XP not the same as experience, fluid XP? So that's the mob grinding utilities one. But how does one get you? We have to pump it out of the mob grinding. Okay. Do you know what? Do you know what? That's actually fine. That's actually not a problem. Let's drain this out of here. Let's fill this bad boy up. Oh shit, you're full. Okay. Oh, not the button I meant to press. Come on, let me fly here. Go on, let's fill that up really quickly. Drain everything out of there. We'll move this over to the absorption hopper and I'll turn our farm back on and I'll start voiding all the armor. I think we're at a point where... There we go. All right. That's okay. We can make this work. I'll just have to break that dissolution chamber. So if I put this here... I'll have to figure out what I'm doing with you too. Oh, I wonder if this works. Does that... Okay, well that makes XP fluid, so there you go, so it does work. Alright, let's turn this bad boy on. And I need to set up a void upgrade in here. Spare? That's okay. We'll make a void upgrade now. Make the good shit, hey? Alright. So, the void upgrade. I'll let this run for a bit so that we have stuff to teach it to void. And I'm going to do tags, and it's just going to void. I'm just going to get it to void everything, I think. I don't think we don't really need to care about that. Now, I need to break this dissolution chamber. Put it back down again, and that should now be filled with the good stuff. And then, because the system is expecting it, oh, ha, there you go. Let's try that again. There we go. All right, and that'll put it back into the system. Oh, are you still voiding? Automatically pushing. Push. 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 All right, great. And I've set these ones up, I think, already too. Okay, good. Cool. Well, that's working. Let's make a tree farm. So what was the one we needed to make for sludge? It was a sludge refiner. And what does that do? That turns sludge into gravel sand or red sand. No, okay, I want to make sludge, which means we need to make a plant gatherer, which is a pity frame and some random iron tools. Okay, that's fair enough. What was the last one? Was it a pickaxe? Can't remember. I wasn't paying attention. No, it's 2 axes. All right. Well, that's fair enough. We should be able to request a pity machine frame. Should we just request 10 and then I never have to worry about them again? Yeah, let's do that. 1, 2. I should have spare buckets. I find it very hard to believe I don't have spare buckets, actually. Well, we got it now. That's the... Oh, that's the sludge refiner. I didn't need that. I wanted the plant gatherer. Oh, god damn it. Well, we've got a sludge refiner now. That's a quest. Quest we don't need to do now. So, if we jump into Industrial Foregoing, we probably... plants. It wants me to create a plant sower. Okay. Should have everything we need for that. Flower pot and 2 iron gears, not a problem. Done. And the next step on that was we built the sludge refiner. We just need to get a sludge bucket. Sewer. What? The sewer makes sewage from animals in its working area as well as absorb experience from players to convert into essence. Sewage into fertilizer. Okay. Well, we need to make the biofuel. Was it the plant fertilizer? I don't think it was the plant fertilizer. Infinity charger. That sounds okay. Here we go. It'll be here. Biofuel generator. That's pretty straightforward. Okay. Let's just double check. I just don't trust. I've learned not to trust now. How do I make biofuel? I think it is the bioreactor. Yeah, it's the bioreactor, just as well. Just a diamond gear, that's easy enough. Recipe, we need to make a bioreactor, and then we can have that run with our plant sower, plant gatherer. Awesome. Okay, well, let's go set up. We can undo our create farm, which is, it seems like a real shame. I love our create farm. It's a bit of a mess, though. And hey, look, we had a really good... Oh, Jesus. Are you still running? Oh, God. Okay. Okay. We're going to take you apart. Look, I really liked you. My lovely, lovely create farm. But we need to do something about this. Oh, still on. Oh, no. Alright, well, that's that then. Oh, good lord. Okay. We did it. I need to do something about that all down in there. We'll just do What's underneath that? Is it just the terracotta? Yeah, terracotta. Perfect. It's so funny. I wanted to avoid industrial foregoing so badly that I got into create instead, which is the most insane mod pack. Probably one of my favorites too. And we just need 2 more dirt. We can dump all of the create stuff back in here. That's just a normal Minecraft barrel. Was I really carrying around a normal Minecraft barrel? Yikes. That is insane. Let's get that dirt back down and hopefully we can... Oh yeah, that's right. I had to make like a platform to drop it on because the absorption hopper was such a problem. Right, so let's set up our... so it'll be plant sow is probably in the center. I reckon let's do like a 5x5. So let's go from here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's, if we put this here, we go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we'll do 3x3. All right, yeah, show the area. Oh, wow. You need to be like 2 lower. Huh. I place you here. Is that better? Okay, cool. And then we just need to get a range upgrade, which we should have a few of. Let's try the 5. How big's that? Oh, no, way too big. Way too big. Even the 4, I'm worried is going to be a bit... I really have to take it out. Okay. Jeez Louise. Even the 4 is pretty impressive. No, it is the 3. We actually need the 3. I haven't taught it to make a 3, have I? Well, I guess we're going back into our underground bunker to teach it how to make all the range upgrades. Right, so... God, this ME system setup is absolutely nuts. I've definitely not taught it how to make a range upgrade, have I? Oh, wrong side. Sorry. That's a... Nah, cool. Only speed. Right. Range upgrade. Oh. Is that not what it's called? Oh, add-on range. Okay. Let's just make our lives easy. So add-on range tier 1 is using latex. So we've got latex. Latex. Tier 3 is also using latex. That's nice. Tier 4 is also using latex. Goodness me, fantastic. Tier 5, I don't think we're going to need tier 5, but... And then tier 6. Oh, it's all latex. Oh, well, look, I may as well... Oops, sorry. I may as well teach it to make all of them. So what was that? Tier 6, tier 7... I don't think we're ever going to need this. Tier 8. Still latex. These are actually really cheap. These are really cheap. What was that? Tier 9? Tier 9. 10. Oh, we're never going to need this many. 11. How is Koros fruit? And then emeralds is the highest level. Sure, whatever. Which is our latex one now? Oh, God, this is going to get so confusing. All right, well, we know how to make all of the different ranges. Let's head back out. I think we've already made the tier 3. No, we didn't actually get around to making it yet. I'm probably going to need to claim these chunks on the map, aren't I? So that these machines actually function while we're not here. The good news is I'm pretty sure... Oops. I'm pretty sure Tricking and Andrew need to be zoomed. Okay, well that'll do. That's fine for now. I don't need to claim any other ones. Oh, that means I can put the dirt back on top. Alright, let's make one of these. Does this work? While that's working away, let's figure out logistics for this. So, we're also going to need another tier 3 for the plant gatherer, which I'll put down here. So we'll have all of the storage coming underneath here. And that's the edge of the end. Of course it is. Cool. So we'll have power, and I might have inventory run alongside it and have power run underneath. And that way I can keep this area under here. It's all hidden. Okay, yeah, that's what I'll do. We'll keep using item pipes because I love the item pipes. I think they're just fantastic. I know there's better ones out there, but frankly, I think the item pipes are just so cheap, and for what you need, might be too far away. Oh, that's interesting. Right, okay, let's see if this will work then. I'm going to need to come in from above. It's not going to let me otherwise, I don't think. Right. Connect the energy up there. Perfect. And then I'll just close this area off underneath. Oops. Alright. Let's have a look around and see if that has worked. Oh yeah, we should have another tier 3. Amazing. It actually worked. Okay, I'm going to need probably one more for now. Okay, if I put this on that like that, that should take everything out of there. If I bump in saplings, oh, you can specify what you want where. Input, and then if I give you the tier 3, that's absolutely perfect. We actually need this one space further forward in that case. To be honest, that's actually better. This area, yeah, that's actually better. Alright. Oops. Oh no, where did they go? I need more of that. Bioreactor. Can I have a plant harvester? Did I put that in here too? That's a block breaker. I thought I had a plant harvester. What was it called? Plant gatherer. Did I put that back in here? I did. Okay. Huh. I would have sworn that I did not do that. That I did not put it back in. But there you go. Let's put dirt back over here. We'll have... I don't need that there anymore, do I? And then... get rid of this here. We'll have the pipe come up. Actually, I might even have the pipe come up here. Sorry, no, I will have the pipe come up there. Because that's not in the plant zone, is it? No. Cool. Okay. So if we put down... figuring this out as we go along. Did you pick up... Oh, I know where stuff is. It's being picked up by the bloody absorption hopper. That's where stuff's going. Okay. Well, that makes a lot of sense. I really should have cut that with my pickaxe. It's too late now. I've taken too long. Go on. We're probably not going to turn this all back on again for a while. In fact, I'm going to steal this. Wait, why is it taking trees out? Oh, I might have to blacklist. Maybe. Oh, wait, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. This is not the way it needs to go. This is the plant sower, so I need to have stuff coming into here. Yeah. Sorry, I'm having a complete mental breakdown. The pipes actually need to be coming out of here and sending stuff through the system. Sending the plants into there. Perfect. And I do need to use a basic pipe because I just want to send plants into there. So let's make another one quickly just so we've got a spare. Sorry. Having a real mental breakdown. Whitelist. Perfect. So now only saplings should be sent through into there. And I'm guessing that if we power this... this should now be working perfectly. We did have a spare point. And it's already connected. Oh! Ah! It's working. And then if I... Is that working? Plant gatherer. No, probably because it's not a lumberjack. And I'm guessing what we probably need is a lumber... No? Oh, hang on. It might just be as simple... can I see your working area? I can hide your working area. I'm happy with that. Ow. Oh no, it is working. It's working. It is actually working. Okay, cool. There we go. That is perfect. So we'll have sludge come out that side, and we'll have... well, okay, cool. Yep. So we'll make some planks. Okay, so we now have sludge. We got there. We got there, everybody. What I might do then... Just thinking... Wow, this thing is too powerful. What I might do then... might actually bring the pipe to here for the barrel, and that way I can... Jesus. That way I can be a bit more precise with the placement of things. So we'll put the barrel here, and that way I can have stuff come out. It's configured. That's not configured, so we'll put this one away. Oh, we made a spare. Okay, well that's fine. That should be working, so any saplings I put in there should immediately be taken and planted. Fantastic. Chuck down some more dirt here, because I don't really know what else to put there. Put down... And I want everything to come out of there. Oh, I could have just had it push. I make my life harder than it needs to be sometimes. I make it a lot harder than it needs to be. I'm guessing. Yeah, it just pushes it straight in. Of course it does. I mean, why wouldn't it? That's a perfectly logical thing to assume that it would be able to do. Now, that should only take saplings. Only give saplings to... Well, I can't see if that's... Ow. I can't see if that's working. Do we have any speed upgrades? That is the question. I could give it a tier 2 speed upgrade. Planting I don't think we need to worry about, but it might be useful to have this bad boy working a bit quicker. Let's see if we can speed this up a bit with some twerking. Give it some work to do, hey? That way we can get a whole bunch of saplings in the system to get this starting to work. Okay, and we need to set up the bioreactor at some point too. I was thinking the bioreactor could just go back here. What we could do is have the energy connection over here. Just literally hook it up through here. Might even be better to just have it. It's probably better to just have it straight underneath. Yeah, okay, go on. And then I can just pipe them straight in. The reason I had it there was because I could pipe it straight in across the gap. Yep, no, I actually stick by that. That's probably a better idea. Damn it. Keep doing this. Maybe it's because we're using terracotta as a building resource, and it's not very durable, terracotta. Not very durable at all. Okay, so I'm guessing that if I feed you... Here we go. Things. You can start making biofuel. Oh, but I don't want you to use... Oh, I'm going to blacklist this one. can't have saplings. You can only... Oh, it only uses saplings, the bioreactor. Is it really that simple? I can't use wood. Well, that make... Oh, yeah, no, that makes sense, actually. Okay. Wait, biomass from Orotech. How can I make biomass? Fragment... Any seed, packed wheat, or I could pulverize anything leather, seeds, and hay bales. Okay, so that's not that helpful. Okay. I think I might have to set up a farm. Let's turn this off for now. We don't really need any more wood at this point. Oh no, but we do need wood because I did need to create sludge. So no, this was all worth it. This was actually all worth it. Let's take this all back. Connected to anything? No. Cool. Alright. Let's just... Oh god. Let's just fix that up. Okay, and we'll have to set up a farm for the biofuel. Well, that's not a problem. I'm happy to do that. That's easy peasy. Let's make our sludge pipes. 1, 2. We can put these back in. This back in. I don't really need the void upgrade anymore, do I? No, probably not. I probably could just push it into an ender tank. Right, let's make 2 more ender tanks. Oh, do we just make 4 while we're here? I know I'm going to use them. Alright, 1, 2, 3. 4. Look, hey, we'll place them all down and I'll pick their colours now. 1, 2. Now, for sludge... Oh, sorry. For sludge, I'm thinking we go... I don't suppose... We can make like a dark purple dye, can we? No. Okay, well, I propose we do, for sludge, we go black, purple, black, black, purple, black, and then for biofuel, we go black, green, black. I'm using the black ones to kind of differentiate between the systems that are set up. Sorry, I should probably do it anyway. Sticks into. I'll figure out the rest of that in a minute. Right, so this is going to be our sludge. This will be our biofuel. And I'm just happily destroying the dirt once more. So, what did we say for this one? We said that's going to be sludge. Perfect. We'll start pumping that in. And we have sludge. Oh, the question is, should I try and do the same tank setup that we had before? Just to have a buffer? The tanks that I'm making. Now, look, that's fine. Alright, let's get our sludge set up. This is fun, isn't it? Industrial... Oh, no. Where did you get out from? God, slimy screen. Get out of here. That's all of you. How are we doing? Nah, not quite enough. Can't be bothered just yet. We'll deal with that later. Sludge. So... Sludge is this one. We now have sludge. Alright, let's make a farm. So we're probably going to use the exact same setup. Plant sower. And we'll make this an automatic farm. I'll use one of Tricking's areas over here. Seeing as we've already gone to the trouble of making a gorgeous farm setup. Let's grab some extra dirt. Is that pretty full of dirt? No, but I will completely fill our inventory with dirt and load it back into the system just because we're sort of getting to the point where it's worth having a bit of extra dirt saved and ready to go. Oh, let's grab a stack for myself. Maybe 2 stacks. Oh, and actually, I did forget to come and reset. We want to make more of this bad boy. Oh no. I remember what things were which. I figured may as well have a whole bunch of the essence. Just chilling, working away. That in, and we'll chuck in some source gems. We'll do 2 stacks, I think. That should slowly start converting into earth essence. Fantastic. And it's stone button, block, and redstone for manipulation essence. And conjuration essence, we can actually do Wilden Horn and Book. I can actually start making that. We've got a Wilden Horn. I think we need a wing for the other one. And we've got plenty of books. I should start manufacturing that as well before too long. Got the Starbuncle Totem. Perfect. And for air essence, it's Arrow, Feather, and Wilden Wing. I think we could do that as well. Arrow. Yep. And Feather. Oh, we've got a few feathers. I think we'll be okay. Awesome. All right, well, I'll come back and finish. We'll get a whole stack of those too. We'll just get these ones first because we've got a whole bunch ready to go. All right. So, the farm. I think what we'll do, I'll do the same setup as before. So we'll do a 5 by 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 1, 2, 3. Just put that one out the moment. 4, 5. Nah, let's do 6. Go on. 7, so that it's we'll have to do 7. Hang on. So I might destroy this actually. Okay, yeah, then we can use the whole space. Alright. So it's gonna be 1, 2, 3. I'll leave the 4th as a pillar. 1, 2, 3. Go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. And then we just fill in the rest. Sorry, Tricking. I know you built a really lovely circle. I'm going to be a bit of a dick and ruin it. Sorry, friend. Alright, perfect. This will be a lovely little farm. And this sort of replaces the botany pots, which is hilarious. Alright, that should be perfect. So, let's grab what we need. We're going to need a sower. Yeah, that's fair. What was it as well? We needed 2 iron gears. Might just make 4. Make a sower and then a gatherer. Oh, actually, this will produce sludge for us as well. Look, I'm going to leave the tree farm. I might go turn it off with a lever just because. Yeah, we don't need 2 sets, do we? So plant sower, plant gatherer. Yeah, let's go turn the tree farm off. We've got so much wood, and I can always just use a botany pot. I was only using it for the sludge, but actually there's a more efficient way to get sludge, which is just double them up and have them both come out of the same spot. So, pretty sure a lever works, right? The plant sower will still keep working, I think. I do this. Redstone. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so that's now not working. Cool. And what I'll do... Oh god, how am I going to find the... Probably this one, right? How close was he? He was bang on! Alright, so what we'll do... Nope. Here we go. We'll chuck a lever down here. I'm actually okay if this one doesn't have a tree attached to it. If we chuck a lever on, I have to tell it what to do with it. There we go. Cool. So that now will stop. Dig my way out of here. There we go. All right, cool. So the tree farm is all turned off. Perfect. How much stuff do we end up with? Yeah, loads. That's awesome. All right, let's head back on over. And we need to dump in all of this crap that I'm starting to accumulate yet again. Bioreactor will set up in a second. Fluid pipe we will need. I don't need any more dirt right now. Oak planks we're good for. Don't think we need a void upgrade at all. Right, so you're going to produce sludge out of here, and I'll collect the sludge there. And then I'm going to we'll use the same inventory trick. We'll use another barrel. We'll have you auto push into here. And then I'm going to have all of the items. There we go. All of the items come out of there into our bioreactor. And I'll run power underneath these in a second. As well, break them down now. Put some cables down so we can see what we're doing. And then I'll have liquid come out and go into here. Oops. Okay, I think... Oh yeah, there you go. The last pipe. I think we're good. That should be it. So let's do the power and let's put a plug down. But I think... Cool thing is we just come underneath and do this. I can't be asked trying to keep this all hidden. Just connect these up, hey? Let's just make this real simple. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. I'll make another plug really quickly. I think we actually have... I think it's always good to have a couple of spares if possible. Oh, do you know what? There you go. Got a whole bunch of those now. Now I don't have to worry about that again. Let's make 2. And I'll chuck those up in here because I've already got this one calibrated. And we'll just chuck it, I don't know, right in the middle. There you go. Correct one. Energy. Great. So these all should be working. Perfect. Energy. 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 Okay, great. Let's get some soil really quickly. Whoops. Some dirt. The question... No, do you know what we're going to do? Oh, shit. Do I need a bucket? Ha! So, I don't think I've shown this off yet. If you need to get water out of a ME system, that's the easiest way. If I put water down, that should fertilize all of this, right? And then if I come along, have this all be fertile farmland, hey? I'm pretty sure it doesn't actually... Hell, do you know what we could do? We could convert it to like insanium if we wanted to. That could be really fun. Probably unnecessary, but hey, it could be entertaining. So what do we need to do? We needed to figure out biofuel. What's the best source of biofuel? What gives us the most? So 80 from those. Get 80 from all of those things. Dyes give us 80. Oh, saplings, seeds, everything gives 80. Okay, so in that case then, I'm thinking maybe we do a bit of a mix of carrots, potatoes, maybe carrots and potatoes, go for the really like standard Minecrafty stuff. So if we do carrots in this quadrant, potatoes in this quadrant, we need one more. What else was good for biofuel? Pumpkin, potato, cactus, beets. Let's do beets. Let's just keep this nice and easy. We should have plenty of beets, right? Yeah, let's. Okay. So, and then beets, beets, beets. Now, if I give that to you, you can't plant beetroot because it needs to be seeds, because no. Huh. Okay. Let's try a different one. What's an even easier one? Sugarcane could be good. Should we just do cabbage? Should we just do cabbage? We've literally got cabbage here. There you go. Done. It's not planting. Does it need carrot seeds? I thought you couldn't make carrot seeds. Hmm. Is it because there's water on top of it? Because I could wait till this is all fertile farmland and then just chuck a dirt down. Will you accept cabbage seeds? You will. Alright, let's quickly sleep through the night and then I'll figure this out. I guess I could set up a system for pumpkin and watermelon. It's not too hard to do. Oh, I'm an idiot. You know what the problem is? The range. We haven't done the range. We need 2 range 3s. It's just that simple. It's literally just that simple. Alright, well, while that's working away, I may as well set up the system that gives it its resources, and we'll have to go... Oh, that's annoying. Because of the location of where I've put my barrel. I've made this. Ugh. Annoying. Oh, yeah, that's right. We can just run underneath the level. That's fine. Alright, let's grab our item pipes. Just get rid of the cobble, and we'll have this run at the same height so that it's a bit higher up. Yeah, that's fine. That'll do. Cool. And then we can come back around. I'll chuck a filter on this once we've got it in position. Just for the seeds. Actually, I can do that now. Let's do that right now, hey? Do I have a spare filter? I do. There we go. Wonder if cabbage... Find out in a minute. Alright, let's do this. Show the working area. You happy? Yep. You should be happy. Let's just check your working area. Yep, you should be happy as well. Okay. Oh, hello. Okay, so potatoes and carrots have been planted. Doesn't look like it knows what to do with the cabbage. Oh no, I apologize. It's absolutely nailed it. All right, let's get some harvesting going then. Producing sludge. Oh. Uh-oh. Might need to speed this up a bit. Let's see if we can get some extra welly going. Look, do you know what? I'll turn off auto just for the moment so we can see what's happening. We might need some more speed. Oh, it's putting him straight into here. That's why. Okay. So what we're going to need to do then, and it is actually working, sort of. No? Has it not got enough? That's an interesting question. How do I ensure that it's... Actually, cabbage is the ultimate one to do. I should actually just be doing cabbage. The reason being, hear me out. The reason being, it's too hard to prevent... Because carrots and potatoes use the same... it's the same thing to plant as it is to grow. The result is the same, so I risk losing. Whereas here, I can always ensure it will send the seeds back to here. I need to... Oops. I need to destroy these. No. Cabbage is the ultimate. Cabbage is the ultimate choice. That's so funny. Yeah, cabbage is the... Well, I could probably do cabbage and tomato. Okay, well, let's do the productive farming ones, because that way... What the hell hell was that? Oh, right, the villager. Scared the shit out of me, man. So let's do cabbage, tomato. What other Farmer's Delight ones do we have? Because I can allow tomatoes through here, tomato seeds through here. If I dump these in, it should automatically take them. And it should put them into here. Why are you not automatically taking them? Ah, oh, blacklist. There we go. That goes into there to be turned into fuel, which is working. We do have fuel in here? No. Do we have any sludge in there? It's not producing any sludge. All right, let's go back to auto push. For now, just because I know I've got shitloads of these bad boys. Oh, that's interesting. Huh. Wait a minute. Am I missing something here? Bioreactor. No, this should all make biofuel. Does it need water as well? That's the biofuel input. Oh, it needs water. It does need water. It doesn't say that in any of the ingredients. Come on. I think I have a water ender tank already in my inventory somewhere. No, we can easily make one. That is really annoying. It should be very clear what intake it needs. That's frustrating. Because how else am I supposed to know that? There was no other way for me to know that. Do we have any blue dye? No, of course we don't. Let's make a... I don't know. No, I'm not making a stack. Now, if we chuck the water tank... I should be able to pull, actually. I probably don't even need to be. In hindsight, if I just do this... That should be a water tank now, right? No? Is it light blue dye for water? Oh, God. Okay, no, I'm not skimming through that. It must be light blue dye. It's interesting. Normally I go blue to make it nice and easy. If I haven't done that, I've been a bit silly this time. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, I need to be a bit careful with that. Okay, what if we pull water from the top? Does that work? Oh, it does. Okay, brilliant. Well, that'll do. Biofuel. No sludge. Does sludge only come when you do it with trees? Is it literally just when you do... No, it just says plant gatherer. Oh, I think I know why we're not seeing it. I think because it's being immediately pulled into the machine. If I do this, we're going to have to make a lily pad of growth actually to try and speed this up. If I do this, I'll see if some sludge appears. Hang on, let me see if I can speed this up a bit. I'll chuck a speed upgrade on too, hey? There we go. Oh yeah, Farmer's Delight. I was going to see what other seeds. What other Farmer's Delight things we could grow? Onion? Oh, come on. So do the onion. We just need to grow... onion doesn't use seeds. Okay. So we need to be careful to only use ones that use seeds. What about rice? Ha! Okay, no. Sea beet? It does give beetroot seeds. Can you just grow beetroot seeds? Crops. Oh, yeah. Hang on, let's see. Maybe I was a bit hasty with beetroot. How do I get beetroot seeds, though? Surely you can craft beetroot seeds. All right, what other seeds do we have? That might have been a sort of clever question to ask initially. We've got gas seeds. Canola. I think I saw that on the list of things that actually does work. If we chuck canola in a botany pot, oops, you get canola and the seeds. Okay, let's do that then. Let's do that as the last one. I'm pretty sure I saw canola as one of the listed allowed for biofuel. To be honest, that makes sense. Canola is actually genuinely used to make biofuel. With us, that's a genuine thing that is used. I think I saw canola there. No, it only uses the seeds. What the hell? Flax, though. No, flax seeds. I don't want to use flax seeds. Oh, okay. Productive farming might have the answer for us. God, I haven't looked at productive farming at all. Productive. Oh. I see bees. I see fucking bees, and that's always a problem. All right. So if I plant you in a botany pot, it just gives you eggplant. I want to see. Okay, what about radish seeds? We get a radish, and we get radish seeds. Where do I get a radish from? Radish seed bag. I'll probably have to crossbreed it, don't I? Oh, no. Okay, cool. Here's what we're going to do. As much as I love the symmetry of having 3 different areas, the cabbage is growing much faster than the tomatoes. So here's the deal. We're going to make a lily pad of fertility. I'm going to put a speed upgrade on this bad boy. And then that is where we're going to wrap up for today. I think we've done pretty well. Let's make a speed tier 3, hey? I should be able to make that. Let's see. Let's see how well this works. But we've got a fuel tank of biofuel, and that is making sludge. It's just instantly being used. Okay, that's not a problem. I'm just happy that it's working. Question is this working? Add on speed 3. I'm not sure I've got it in the right spot. Should we have a look? I wouldn't be running this if I didn't need the sludge, but we also, do you know what else we could do? I could also run a botany pot into this bad boy. Look, we're making enough biofuel that I don't really care. Let's see if that's worked, actually. That should be enough time. Oh, I think it might have stalled. Let's see where it's stalled, hey? Oh, no. Sorry, it's just, I need to upgrade. Okay, if I make a whole bunch of speed upgrades, I can have these things much, much quicker. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Maybe I should ask for like 10. For now, though, let's check that on. Oh, and lily pad of fertility. If it's quick enough to make, we just need fertile essence. 1, 2, 3. What do we need for that? Catalyzing gland. Oh, I know how to make that. That's actually super easy. Sorry, that's the easiest thing in the world. Creeper. We do need to make at some point. Hostile neural networks. We need to make some more of the... Oh, actually, we're fine for the moment. I'll just take one out of here. Let's make a whole bunch. How full do you reckon I can get my inventory? Glass is the limiting factor. There you go. Almost a completely full inventory. That must mean we have a shitload of wither stars. So, the reason I'm running the creeper, I can make catalyzing glands out of the creeper. So, that's funny. I thought it was ours, but... lily pad, we need to do moss, and there's a 4% chance. And what was that with? That's with flint mesh. Only with flint mesh. Okay. Right. Well, is there any other way to get it? I can then, once I've got one, I can then grow it. I can't trade it, can I? Oh, the wandering trader. Oh, but there's no way he's going to... What are the chances? I'm just going to stumble across the one that I need. That's okay. I'm happy to sieve this. Too many flints? Too many flints. Pretty sure we have a sieve. If I can spell it correctly. We've got 7. All right. Shall we play Infinite Sieve? Here we go. Oh, we need to do the proper. We're doing this properly. Oh, wrong one. Controls. I said I was going to wrap up, but let's just get this right. Hey, we need to do use item, place block, change it to end. This is my little secret trick for doing things really, really quickly. And now we can sieve like motherfuckers. Now, how do I know when I've got a lily pad? I'm just going to have to check periodically. I could just sieve all of this, but it would make more sense to check and make sure we actually do have it. It's only a 4% chance, so the statistics on this are not great. Let's do a check-in, see how we're going. Once I've got this one done. I could be doing this in a block of like 3 at once. I'm only doing these one at a time. That's actually really, that's probably quite stupid. I should make a whole bunch. Right, let's have a look. What have we got? We got glowberries, big drip leaf. Oh, we got it. We got the lily pad. That's it. We're done. That was it. And then I can grow more. Let's reset that. I need to definitely grow more. All right, let's jump this moss back in. Let's put all this back in. I should grow some of these just so we've got extras. Oh yeah, that's fine. All right, how do we get you again? I need to grow you with a bucket of axolotl or just a bucket of water. All right, well, let's just make a botany pot. Make a hopper botany pot, and I'll just add it to the ones outside. Do we have a bucket in here? We added buckets. There you go. A whole bunch of spare buckets. Get some water. And let's go quickly grow this bad boy. Hey? Oh yeah. It's partway through one. Alright, what do we get? So how's our experience going? We should have... Is it keeping up? Yeah, it's keeping up easy. Perfect. Okay, well 3's a good number then. Alright, let's add this to our botany pot madness over here. I probably could have replaced one of the botany pots, but I kind of want to expand this area out and finish this off a little bit. Alright, let's chuck down. But you know what? Oh, there's 64 of those. I figure I may as well do both of these at the same time, hey? I don't know what I'm going to put in the other one just yet, but I'll put something in. Something that you can only grow on water, maybe. That'll be kind of cool. Alright, let's grow some lily pads, because I probably will want to make more lily pads of growth. And do I need to put a hoe in? Probably. How are the rest of our hoes looking? Oh no. Okay. Let's make a whole bunch of diamond hoes. In fact, I suspect we're going to need a whole bunch. This is probably a bit presumptuous. You're fine. You're broken. You're broken. Why are some of them broken, some of them aren't? That's fascinating. It's the essence ones, interestingly enough. These are all completely fine, because they're barely being used. That's part of the problem. Okay, well, we've got a whole bunch of diamond hoes now. For when we need them. Is that producing lily pads? We check our inventory. Oh, and what were the other things I needed to make catalyzing gland? Trader. You invisible down here, are you? Where are you? Are you in here? Who gives a shit? What was I doing? I was making lily pad of fertility. Oh, wow, look at all the different lily pad designs. So we needed one more fertile essence. Green dye? Is that what's holding us back now? No. Sorry. If I'd known this was the limiting factor. Oops. I would have done this long ago. Alright, that should be all of the cactus dye we need. We're making catalyzing glands. What were the other ingredients for the lily pad of fertility? Rib bone and slime pearl. Okay. Well, I was wondering what we would use these ones for. Cool. I'll come back and sort those out in a minute. But hey, now I should actually look into more of the reliquary additions. Now, how powerful is this, do we think? Oh, I think it's actually pretty good. My question is, why hasn't it planted? I'm going to have to break this every time I want to check. Okay. Tomatoes aren't working. We're just going to do... Oh, no. We're just going to do cabbage. There's going to be a cabbage-powered... Oh, the tomatoes there. They were working. Oh, whatever. Just going to go cabbage-powered. Rotten tomato. Oh, yeah, I will whitelist that. I'll whitelist tomato seeds now, too. Pretty sure we can do that with rotten tomatoes, right? No. Oh, well. We're full of biofuel. Let's go put it in the thing. And that is where we'll wrap up for today. We have completely finished biofuel. Black, green, black. Is that the biofuel one? Did I do green, did I? I did, because I didn't think it'd be pink. Ah, well. That is where we'll wrap up for today. We have finished all of the industrial foregoing automation sections here. That is now a fully set up system with all the biofuel we could need, all the sludge we could need, all the ether gas. We have now completely finished setting up our industrial foregoing automation. This was not strictly necessary. I just really wanted to do this because I thought it would make our lives a lot easier as time goes on. And I think it has. I am going to need to figure out a bin system or the void system. I guess I could do... If I put this in here... Match item, match mod, match tags. And then if we put this here... Are there no tags? Oh, add tags. See armors? And then if I do that... Oh, it works. Okay. And then what about potion? Sea drinks. Oh, and then... Because I think we've got all the tools we want to do. Oops. Decorated pots. Ha! Okay. I was thinking it'd just be like Minecraft tools. And then if I leave and come back in... Hoping that now does... Okay. That has worked for all of these. I'm hoping it's not going to void any of the drops. I think we should be good though. If I put in... That's a good way to check. If we put in all of these... That's working perfectly. Look at that. Oh, can I get rid of these? Okay. Do you know what? What about arrows? No, arrows are fine. Okay. Gemstones? Fine. Okay, cool. That's worked. Amazing. Thank you so much, everybody. I reckon that is a great place to wrap up for today. I will do some more stuff in the background. Again, let me know if there's any aspects of the things that we've done that you want to see more of, that you think are really cool. If there's any other... No! Oh, God. Where did my wrench go? I think I just lost my wrench. That's right. It's pretty cheap. It's just quartz. That's my fault for putting a tool in. I think I can make another one really easily. I'm pretty sure it's just... something like that. I'll make another one. Yeah, look, if there's any other things you'd like to see, any other mods you think I should take a look at, give me a shout and I will absolutely look into that. I think so many cool mods here that we can play around with. I can't wait to have a bit more of a play with some of the extra stuff. I think, yeah, as I said, there's so many cool things we can do with this mod pack. I think there's a lot of really cool stuff we can see and play around with very, very soon. But for now, that is all we have time for. I will see you guys in the next one. Hopefully it'll be with Andrew and Tricking, and we will go and take on the Ender Dragon. For now, though, everybody stay safe, stay well, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Farewell. Bye.